Now you might think old J Snip 4 is just a, a little jabroni messing with computers all the time. But when I got this RV right here was this little like desk thing, like wooden thing that had a couple of drawers. And I'm like, man, what a waste of space. I want to put something here so I can sleep more people. So I found this little thing, slide out bed thing, and just that folds back. You just click it a couple times and it goes down. I installed that rascal, pulled the old thing out. This one already was a sleeper bed thing. And then this was initially just a table that came out from there, wooden, with 2 regular chairs that you can just slide out and sit down on. And I'm like, no, I think I want the kind I remember having before that I bought, where it turns into a bed. So this comes off. It's got 2 little table pieces or whatever, support that they just pop out, and this goes down here. These come off. It's Velcro. Just pull it off, put it there and there. Now you got a little bed. Worked pretty good. So I can sleep like 2 there. 2 kids could fit here, but comfortably 1. 2 can sleep here, and then we got the queen thing in the back there. So, in case the family goes out and maybe a friend or 2 want to come with the kids, there's room. So I got this old girl. You can see a couple little stains on the window. I think it was leaking some water actually, and when I just had some work done to it where they took all the windows out, resealed them, stuff like that. But I got this thing, man. This is a diesel pusher. I got it cheap. So I'm very happy with this. And Woo Woo Dude said, yes, Joe, Spirit wants you to have this, to go ahead and get it now. So I put some money into it, and I still got a little bit more to do. Just put some new tires on it, and she'll be there. So I want to share something with you. And I'm out here in the RV. I guess that's why I'm talking to you about it. Because you're like, where the hell are you at right now, Joe? And I'm going to pull up a page first. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Okay, so here we go. Back on it. This is my journal for when I do my meditations that I just got recently. I'm on the 4th meditation. Each time I've gotten something that came through in my mind's eye. And Julianne, which is Woo Woo Dude's girlfriend, she's a great channeler. She was telling me, the channel was telling me, you need to meditate, you need to do this, you need to do that, blah, blah, blah. Talk to Julianne, she'll get you going. Okay, so after she was done channeling, we chatted. And she says, I get the sense that you need, I know, what kind of pendulum do you have? And I showed her, it's a crystal style. Okay. She goes, you're into the finance stuff, the crypto stuff. I think you need like a metal one. It just needs to be made of metal. You know how like commodities are metal, gold, silver, copper, whatever, just metal. I think you would get maybe more wild swings, like more obvious answers, or maybe it would come through better for you when you're asking crypto questions and just things like that. So I said, okay. So she gave me a site to go to, a website, which is actually this lady here, I guess. Yep. And I just was browsing around the site, and there was a lot to choose from, little pendants. So I already ordered a couple of necklaces, just like this right here. This is the one I ordered. I ordered 3 of these actually, and those are silver. I think I got those off Amazon. They were pretty cheap. I believe it was Amazon, in anticipation of what I ordered from this site. And I just thought, oh, there's some little Atlantis thing there. As you can see, I know it's sideways. Maybe I can just go ahead and cover it up this way, because I don't want you seeing what's in my journal, bro. That last part's okay. And so I just saw, like, okay, this big thing, I don't think I'm going to attach that to the end of my necklace as a pendulum. It's just, so I was like, I want something like kind of straight, So I picked something, which is actually this. And then I picked that one and that one. And I really like the one on the right. It actually has a dagger. This little thing comes off. I've detached it, and a little dagger comes out. That's right here. I thought, how cool. That would be nice to point, a nice pointy thing for a pendulum. So I really liked that one. I thought, I think I'm keeping that one. That one's cool. Because I wanted to give my friends JC and Dave one of them. I felt like I need to give them one. And the necklace. So that's why I bought 3 necklaces, 3 of these charms. So after I got them, I'm looking at them and I go, well, let me ask my other pendulum or whatever if, which one I should have. And I don't know if I asked the other pendulum, but I think I just grabbed this one first because it was like by itself, this one. and asked it, "Are you the right one for me?" And it was like a pretty wild yes. Whoa, that was fast. Okay. So then it dawned on me, looking at this symbol, a meditation I had days before this came in the mail, and I got that picture in my head while meditating. And then I kind of lost it, and I focused back again, and then it came back sharper. Those little pointy things were just, to me, like a sparkle of like energy or light, if you will. So when I draw those straight lines, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not part of, like, if that was a metal object, it's not that. It was like the shiny part. Like if you shined a light at it, they sparkled. So that's my interpretation of my jabroni drawing of like a sparkle or a light or an energy kind of a thing coming out of each of those points. That's all that represents. But the shape, you can see, is kind of a triangle on the top, a little bit elongated in the middle, like a rectangle or whatever, and then a triangle at the bottom. I got that in a meditative state. This was my last meditation I did. And like the one before that, it says I was going back and forth between dream state and the here and now again. I said again because it happened to me last time towards the end of the meditation. But that symbol came in. I had already forgotten about these charms and what they even look like, by the way. I ordered these things days ago. So then the mail comes, and I see these things. And I see that one, and it still doesn't dawn on me. I'm putting it on, I'm like using the pendulum, and I'm like, yep, it says that's the one for me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking at it again. I go, oh my God. Triangle on the top, triangle on the bottom, elongated middle. What the? Go back to my drawing. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, man. So I then said, well, I need to figure out which one JC should get and which one Dave should get. And maybe I'll ask my pendulum. So I came out here, took them out of these little wrappers. And as I was fiddling with it to get out of the wrapper, I see this. Gabriel, Ariel, Raphael, Michael. And I said, oh my God, Dave. Dave talks to those guys, those archangels, all the time. Those are his guys. I did not know, by the way, this was even printed on this thing. I think on the website, maybe, unless I just didn't click on the right image, it just showed this. And what I think it's Greek or something. I don't even know. And yeah, I'm Greek, but I can't read Greek. Whatever the hell it is. I just saw it and thought it said something about Atlantis or something. I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. I'll grab that. And then I saw this one. And I'm like, oh, cool, the dagger. I'm like, yeah, I could really swing that thing. You know, it's got a nice point on it. But then just now, as I was starting this video, right before, I go, oh my God, I saw the names. I'm like, oh my God, that's Dave's. I don't even need to freaking ask my pendulum. This is stupid. This is Dave's, man. It's got all of his archangels on there for him. I had no idea. And then, oh my God, JC with his story of the dagger. Inanna. His dagger story. Oh my God. Like, you idiot. Of course you know this. So I got these three without thinking about any of these things I just told you about, out of a pretty large selection on their web. Not a huge selection, but a decent sized selection of different types of these things. This one comes in. I immediately grab it. Take this one. I'm putting this on the necklace, and I'm going to ask, is this the one for me? And immediately, big swing. Yes, I am. I'm the one for you. So I went ahead and came in here and decided anyways, well, let me just ask. I'm kind of embarrassed to even ask because I know that's for Dave and that's for JC, but I'm going to ask anyways. Because just in case, well, you never know. Maybe they need to switch them for some reason. So, of course, I ask, yes, that's for Dave. Yes, of course, that's for JC. If you're sure, please show me a no in this case. Okay, it shows me a no. Because, you know, if it keeps saying yes the whole time, well, maybe I'm swinging this stupid thing. You know, maybe it's me. So I'm like, okay, so you're saying this is for Dave, right? It swings yes. Okay. And this one's for JC. Yes. Okay. Just for closing out purposes right now, if this one is for JC and that one's for Dave, show me a no. It shows me the no symbol. Okay. Fair enough. Got it. Time to do the video. So again, this was yesterday. I did this meditation yesterday. And I believe these, I already got the chains a few days ago, but these came in, I think it was actually today. Yeah, it was today, actually. So, and again, I totally forgot about this whole thing. So, at any rate, pretty cool stuff, man. Take care.